Hi Cindy, it's Chris Reed here from Art SEO, and I've made you this short video to show you the ridiculously huge potential actually for Serenity House. I have just done a little investigation and I'm surprised of just how big that is, but let me show you. So first thing I've done is gone to Google and typed in Detox Center, Texas. And I can see that this is pretty wide open, really, because this website doesn't even have this company doesn't even have a website. So owning the Google Maps box there is not going to be an issue, really. We've got some really big brands like Detox and Addicted up the top. But what I did was do a comparison of these guys here, Starlight Recovery, because they're a smaller. I mean, I don't know the company, but they look like a smaller brand, so I thought it'd be a more accurate comparison. And so if we go over here, we can see your website. And so it ranks for 928 different keywords, and those keywords generate you 2,100 visitors each and every day. And if you would buy that traffic through Google AdWords, like the paid search on Google, it'd cost you $14,000. So you're getting a lot of visitors. But you can see that this is a 2-year chart, and you've been pretty much stable the whole way, like very, very, very stable. A few little bumps, a little bump down, a little bump up, but almost exactly the same. Which would appear to me that you haven't been doing anything much with your website. It's in a good shape, it's getting good traffic, but it's not built moving forward. Where if we look at your competitor here, we can see that they rank for 2,400 keywords, and that's netting them 2,900 visitors, not a whole lot more than you, but their traffic costs would be $40,000. So you're 2.1 at 14, and they're 2.9 at 40. Which means that their keywords are much more valuable, that they're the ones that are higher priced in Google AdWords, that convert better, and that's why people are willing to pay more for them. And they've been going up over the last 2 years. You can see that they started off around 1,300, and then 2,300, and now nearly 3,000 keywords. So they're progressively getting better. So Cindy, Google can't tell who's the best drug rehab center in the US or Texas. What they can tell is that your site loads nicely, it's got good content, it explains what you're about, and then it's down to authority. Who's linking to your website, who's talking about your website, and who's giving it the credibility. And we have ways of looking at that too. And I looked at your website, and you've got a huge trust flow. This is basically the authority of your website. It's at 35. That's really very high. And especially because you only have 199 domains linking to you, which means that they're really, really powerful, good domains. And if we compare that to the competition there, their trust flow is only 21, which is quite a lot lower. And you can see that's because this is a logarithmic scale too, not linear. So each step gets exponentially harder. So you're miles ahead of them. And you can see that you have much less referring domains, different websites linking to you. They have 344. You only have 199. So you've got way more authority. So you should be ranking better. And so one way I look to see why you're not is I went to Google and type in site : and then your domain name. And so this then shows all of your pages that are indexed in Google. And I can tell just by taking a brief look that your title tags, these bits up the top, they're just not very provocative. They're not very eye-catching and get people's attention. They're not very descriptive about what things are, and neither are these descriptions. But also the way that your site is structured is holding you back. So imagine you sold dog food, right? So you might have your homepage, and then you'd have small dogs, medium dogs, and large dogs. And then under small dogs, you'd have Chihuahua and Jack Russell. This makes it a really simple site structure, easy for users to find what they're looking for, and easy for Google to know, these are the most important pages. Like the small dogs is more important than the Jack Russell page. And so when we look at Google like this is what Google says are your most authoritative pages. And your blog is more important, is the second most authoritative page, which I imagine shouldn't be. Then your FAQ, and then I found serenity, which it should be, your equivalent of the small dogs, your equivalent of the medium dogs, and so your site structure is not right. With your huge authority that you have, fixing your site structure up, you're going to rank like crazy and like totally dominate the competition. And that's just one step. Like the potential for your site with this much trust flow is huge. Anyway, I won't bore you too much with technicalities. Who am I anyway? Well, that's me right there. I'm Chris Reed, the CEO and founder of Ardor SEO. And we specialize in working with companies just like yours to get them in front of the people that need your help. We work with drug treatment centers all across the world, in Thailand, Australia, the US, the UK, to get the people that are looking for them to find them, the people that need your help, the people that are searching for drug rehab, for detox, for searching for you. We make sure they find you. And we know at the end of the day, you don't really care about search engine rankings or even visitors. You care about people that are going to pick up the phone and make a booking. So that's what we make happen. So Cindy, if you'd like me to put together a strategy to show you how we can generate thousands of more visitors each and every month, visitors that are going to pick up the phone and make a booking, all you need to do is click the button below. It'll pop up my calendar. Just find a date and time that suits you, book it in, and we can have a chat. Anyway, Cindy, I hope you found that useful and interesting and as excited about as I am. Anyway, thank you very much for your time, and I hope to be speaking soon. Bye-bye.